What's going on, guys? Stay here in another video. We're playing Madden 19 against the Bubba Packers, and we're playing head-to-head, but it's not just head-to-head. We're both from Florida. Well, we live in Florida. And there's a bit of a rivalry in our state in football, and it's these two teams right here. Yeah, Jacksonville's in here, but they're not from where we live around Florida. So before we start this video, we're gonna be subscribe. Wait, first pause the video, of course. Subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. Then resume the video. Comment down a rivalry that you want to see me do with Bubba Packer, or any like friends rivalries, or like just a rivalry with a different friend. But what the settings are it's all Madden, 7-minute quarters. He's running what playbooks?
Cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, where I'm running Pittsburgh's offense, and
from Tampa. This will be taken to the back of the end zone, and no run back here. This will.
There's like a I remember when Tannehill was like nearly a 90 overall. I'm kidding. He was like an 80, 83. Then they got Deshaun Jackson. They got Goodwin. Oh, they got. Oh my lord. Oh my word. Oh my word. O.J. Howard.
Touchback, and it comes out
okay,
to
let's do some work. I know I'm using coach suggestion right here, but you know, don't judge me, okay?
Jameis now on first down.
Oh, thank you. That's free. That's free play.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
I'm sorry if I'm using coach settings.
On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you should.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
You're glad I wasn't running.
On the carry there, second and 8.
I was running it from the other
quick
side.
Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
that would have gone
will
for like easily like 10 yards.
And open up a crease that they can run through.
Or like
happen on that play.
Your defensive line would have just Gohan me and just like grabbed.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
They low-key got like
studs.
They got Jordan Howard. I'm not Jordan Howard. O.J. Howard.
You know who I forgot for a while? Over the middle, complete. It's Cross. And he's got the first down.
It was,
as he takes it down to the 49.
He was a stud.
It's a gain of
last
4 there,
season.
and it gives him a new
His
set
name
of
was
downs.
Evan Ingram for the Giants.
And they'll go on the ground attack here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Robert who?
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
He sounds like somebody that used to be good. Is he good? Y'all guys got Edelman, right?
Here's Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
No, you got Amendola. That's who you guys got.
Way to the 30. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense,
they actually
it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be
really.
down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up
that's
on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good that
it wasn't dumb, but it also wasn't smart. That's what I'm gonna say.
See more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he is met at the line.
Not really a beast necessarily. He's all right.
Cameron Wake brings him down.
No, Parker's gonna say.
Swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Dude, I don't know who's number 16, because that man went off against the
4
Bears.
yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 8th play of this
His number was like
drive
16. He had got like a return. And he had got like a big touchdown. Yeah.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kiko Alonso.
Nah.
In there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long.
Yeah.
On is Chandler Catanzaro now for the Buccaneer field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through.
I might have. I was about to say.
3-0 lead.
At first I thought I missed it. That's a good drive. Oh, that's a perfect
kick. They got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
I don't know. Somebody went off though. It was like a returner. Got a return. And then I saw who had like, it was one of you two. It was in overtime. They had got like a strip on like, what was it? I'm on alignment.
For Kenyon Drake, and he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
We're over that, sir.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Tannehill hands to Drake.
Oh my gosh, what blocks? Oh my gosh, what blocks?
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 64 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
Jeez Louise.
Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball.
I mean, they're 4-2. They made the playoffs no, they didn't make the playoffs. They went to the wild card and they lost to us. They gave us that L in the regular season, but we gave them that L where it matters.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
You need to watch out for
what do you make of Tampa Bay through 4 weeks? They come back out here on offense, but
you guys
they're 2-2. They had the 2-0 start. They lost to Pittsburgh. Week 4, though, 48-10, the defeat to Chicago.
Yeah,
I don't know. Somebody, I remember it was like Debris had like legit.
And Chicago
took take that one. Oh, get rid of it. He was wide open.
Down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Back now with
I was gonna run a power,
it's the Bucks in possession of the football,
and then I thought you were lying to me, and I thought you weren't lying to me. I was just confusing myself. I was running a run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Come on. Come on.
Well, they go with a tight end kick.
Yes.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Oh, no. Get out of this.
Big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So disappointing there for a defensive unit. You hold them to a 4th down in their own territory.
I was on a goal line. I was on goal line on accident. I ran goal line and I hurried up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
For real.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
That's 6'5" for you.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And that's the first connection. The #1 overall pick in 2015, finding the #7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
Second down, Winston.
Pass the ball, bro.
Evans has it left side.
I held it too.
The 20-yard line. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. Now a play fake here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Cameron Wake in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Hopefully.
The carry here for the big tight end. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Winston keeps it himself.
Winston out here trucking people with gosh dang.
Jameis
What?
Winston.
Oh, there was a
Scoring on the
replay.
Sneak from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Extra point up and good.
I was
Down
like
0.
legit like,
And the lead is
oh,
now
I was
10-7.
like, that's why I was so quiet. I said this either is gonna work really good. Oh, that's a bad
Captain
kick.
0 out now as he'll kick this one away.
Not really. Pinch it
This is
back
fielded
and
a
it
couple
makes you
yards
have
deep.
to run at least. Don't.
look at the
Oh
juke.
my gosh.
And now running right through it. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25.
Don't
at the
juke my man like
24-yard
that.
line. Dolphins coming back out onto the field, and last week 38-7 was the loss against New England. Now look, going into that game, there was
Get
talk,
laid
could we
down,
have a
bro.
shift finally
Get
in
laid
the
down, I'm
AFC
sorry.
East? The Dolphins were 3-0, but man, the Patriots, Charles, they sent a bit of a message, did they not?
Yeah, every time we talk about their demise, doesn't it feel like the Patriots send a message that we're not going anywhere? We're going to be just fine. And let's face it, they've won the AFC East 14 out of the last 15 years. They feel like it's their birthright to win that division. So if you're going to go get it, you got to take it.
We're all over you
the
now.
Dolphins didn't get that done on
All
Sunday.
over
And he will
you
lose yardage
now.
here back at the
Let's
23-yard
go.
line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
2
go.
minutes to play here
Let's
in the
go.
first half.
Why do you
We'll come
have
back
so
to
many
Tampa
tight ends on the
after
field?
this timeout.
You got 3 tight ends on the field. I hope you know that. Dude, what the heck? Why is my guy legit?
Throwing on third down.
We're all over that.
As he throws
We're all
there,
over that,
incomplete.
brother.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
Okay.
quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't
He's
have the
gonna
tuck
he's
rule that
gonna
they can
wait.
fall
Hold on,
back
I know what you're
anymore.
gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna wait on the quick slants. Watch. I'm calling
They are
it.
going for it.
It's quick
Tannehill
slants.
being chased out left.
What I tell you?
Wilson. And
I-
they get it
what I
down,
tell
but
you
not before he
guys?
takes it across the 40-yard line. A fourth down, no problem.
called it.
19 yards that time.
Run quick
and now
slants
it's
again.
First and 10. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now. First and 10. On first down, Drake, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the
I don't
coaching
know
staff's
why I
doing a
keep
good
on
job
going with the coach.
upstairs,
The
they'll
coach is,
file
like,
away
dumb.
what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in
You
mind. They
legit
wanna try that
called
again,
it
go play action
right
here
as
one
I
more
was on
time.
a man.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Tannehill finding
Why do I
Wilson
keep
for the
on
Miami
listening
first
to the
down.
coach? The coach is like
Sometimes it's
screwing me
designed,
over.
and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He goes underneath the Drake. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 10 yards
like
on the
Kiko
pickup there, and
Alonso.
it'll be 2nd down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
It was actually
Feel the
smart
rhythm
because
starting
if
to
he would have
happen, right?
slammed
You
him, that
see
would have
it
been a
now, the
personal
confidence is
foul.
starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that
And it
has
was like
happened,
3rd and
you lean on
12.
it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. On 1st and goal, Drake trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
You know, Jared McCoy actually said, "I'm sorry,
He'll
Big
get it
Ben,"
up
when
the
he was
middle.
about to tackle him.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And
What a
with
straight,
just 4
homie. I
seconds
saw that
left in this
clock. It
first
was
half, a
ticking.
timeout call.
I didn't know if you had saw it. Yeah.
So with 4 seconds to go
Oh my
in
gosh.
the half, here's the
Get
field
on
goal
him.
unit onto the
Oh my
field.
gosh, I feel like
From
you're
the
gonna
left
fake it.
hash,
I'm
he'll
just
have
like
to cut this
super
in a tight
nervous.
angle. The
Okay.
kick by Sanders is good. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So they boot it through, and now we're all square after 2 quarters of play.
And what's that great term you taught me? They're level, right? They got back to level. Now they get to go back in the locker room, regroup, and start over in the second half.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over.
That's what I'm
again.
saying. Like, I'm
And
about
from
to
this
run.
spot in the field,
Like,
the
I
clock
know,
where it's
I'm
at,
not,
you
no,
think we're just
like.
going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Who cares, honestly?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right,
Yeah.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
We won't get that stop again.
For the second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he will be brought
If you didn't
down
get such
here
a
at about
good
the 17-yard
return,
line.
that
Out
other
comes the
drive, you
Dolphins
probably would
now.
have
They'll
not
go
drove
on
as
offense
hard.
first here in this third quarter.
And
They have a
I
chance to break our tie
legit
here as we
called,
look at the
what's
first
it
drive
called?
of quarter
One of your
3.
plays.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Yeah, let's go.
Give them an advantage
Let's
to
go.
move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They're throwing
I
to start
sound
the drive,
drunk
but
right
that
there.
one incomplete.
Blah,
While we have
blah,
a
blah,
second,
blah,
wanted to
blah.
touch on a new program that's making its debut that's got a lot of people excited, Charles. It's the Madden 99 Club. Now, what that is, gives special recognition to those guys with an overall rating of 99. Of course, that's as good as it gets. So through a partnership with our friends at Nike, you're going to see custom one-of-a-kind gold 99 Club cleats and gloves reserved for guys like Antonio Brown, Gronk, and Luke Kuechly.
And you and I were fortunate enough to get an early sneak peek at them. And I'll tell you, for my money, really cool thing that they're doing. Sharp look.
I
And
like
how
that
cool would it be
idea.
for those guys
Did you just hear
to
that
be part of
idea
that exclusive
about the
club and have
99 Club?
Something that no one else in the league has.
Yeah!
And he goes down. And no matter
We're
what
all
the situation,
over
the
that.
O-line
We're
just
all
hates that
over
because they
it.
feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult
Yeah!
for them because just think about every single play.
Count.
You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on
Oh,
the
actually
planet.
pretty
You're talking about guys, if they weren't
Blockers,
playing football,
block,
they'd be
blockers,
starting in
block.
the NBA at
Nope.
power forward.
Nope.
It's a really difficult task.
Nope, no, he's not down.
Good blocking
Not
there.
down
Nearly
yet.
Sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape.
Dude, I
right
can't wait
at
to
the
go to school
50,
tomorrow.
1st and 10.
Because I get to find out if I'm on the basketball team or not.
And they'll run it here.
Hey, I like those
And he's going to
blocks.
fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Hey.
O.J. 42 yards. And the Bucs are going to take
I heard
the lead.
blitz on the commentator. The commentator screwed you over. I'm sorry.
You can go to.
I heard blitz and I was like, oh, audible up.
Throw it to them when all else fails? Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
That was funny. He said, even.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We all over that. Oh my
Conventional
gosh.
Football
Ow.
101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
What to say? I chose my play. You can watch that. Watch it back. I watched that.
14-yard line.
Watch that, brother.
Tannehill. And his throw's going to
We're
be
all
incomplete.
over it.
He was
We're
trying to get
all
that one to
over
Kenny
you.
Stills.
We
That'll
know
bring
what's
up
going
second
on.
down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I know we just saw a
I
nice
used
throwing
the wrong
catch,
point
but how
right
about
there.
the big guys up front?
I saw your guy, what's his
that's
name?
exactly what they did. They
It
created
was one of your
time
receivers.
and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now Tannehill.
Oh, whoa, I didn't even notice him. I was looking at my
Slide.
guy on
It's
that.
a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Was that a QB? Oh, no, it wasn't a QB draw. Do you run concept too? Are you running concept or formation?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Tannehill now to throw. It's caught outright. Amendola. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
I used to do that, and I learned that they used to screw me over most of the time.
5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. He's got Wilson, middle.
Tannehill don't do that.
And he
Come
goes
on
down,
now,
but not
gang.
before getting this inside
Tannehill
the
don't do
25.
that.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same
We
play
had that
again,
one big
continue to
play.
move the ball on the ground,
Ever since
or you
that,
can
you've
decide
only
to throw
gotten
the
like
ball
more
now,
than
'cause
like
usually
8
you have
yards,
the defense
maybe.
back on its heels. So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And Wilson has it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks
users
all the
were
time.
bad right
Here's
there.
where it really
Okay,
pays
now I
off.
know what you're
Able to
doing.
move, evade, and is
You're gonna
accurate throwing
use
on the run and
you
picking
run
up
quick
the 1st
slants,
down.
and then wherever you
Here's
roll out,
Tannehill. He's going to go down just outside of the 5.
that does not look like 3
6-yard
yards
line.
away.
Gerald McCoy able to drop him for a loss of a couple. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
That did not look like 3 yards. That looked like a yard or 2.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Oh,
They'll take
that was
this
my
into
fault.
the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And
I don't
that
know
will
why
level
that's
the playing
surprising.
field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
And also, if you had the lead, all I had to do was to do the same thing if we were tied, and
That
just go
worked,
down
but
there
he
and kick a
stopped
field
where he
goal.
ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come.
You were all over me
Dolphins
right
rush
there.
gets home, down he goes.
That was a
The
good
amount of
user for
sacks that
you.
they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
It's
Back
0-0
in
now.
Tampa.
It's
All even as we
0-0. That's
get
how I
ready to
think of
start
it
the
in the fourth quarter. It's 0-0. When it's tied, it's 0-0. No, it's 0-0
So
going
after
into the
sack,
fourth
here's
quarter.
2nd and 14.
That's pretty much how it looks like. That's what it is right here.
Jameis to throw it.
Oh, what a
Throw right
pocket!
side, caught by
What a
O.J.
pocket!
Howard. And they get
What
him
a
down, but not before he
pocket!
takes it across the 40-yard
That was
line.
that was a dime by what's his name. Now he's gonna be open. Watch.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
See ya.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson.
Bye.
Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Deshaun Jackson, 59 yards. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it,
I know I gave you, but I got a touchdown.
right to the receiver who's already
know you
in motion
get-
and moving. Sometimes
I know I say that too, so I ain't gonna say
And
nothing.
he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough.
I
because
knew it was
everything
gonna get
executed well.
open.
Ball was out of his
I
hands
feel like I
quickly,
got a
into
better
the hands of the receiver,
technique than
and then he
mine.
was gone.
That actually gets somewhere,
And
not
he'll get
just
it up
like
to about the
a few yards.
26-yard
Because you
line,
try
just across
to
the
outdo
25.
O.J.
So now
Howard,
here
and then
come
you
the
got
Dolphins.
Deshaun
And for them, a
Jackson
touchdown
there, and
to
then if
last
you
go
guard
around.
both of
Obviously,
those,
they'll be
then
hoping to do that
Mike
again.
Evans
When you
is
start plotting
wide
for this
open up
drive,
top.
when you start thinking to yourself,
Not really
what are we
wide
going to
open,
do?
but
You don't go away from what you did before,
oh,
because
get to
that
him, get to him!
worked.
Don't you get
But you have
juked
to
out
be
your
prepared for wrinkles
shoes.
and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Tannehill.
Oh,
And that's going to be incomplete.
Jared McCoy.
I'm not quite sure how to judge
Jared
that
McCoy.
one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some
I need to
fatigue.
stop
That one
rushing
came
when
up
I pick
short.
plays.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm
gosh.
there, the legs still
Get to
there.
him,
This
get
has
to
been a tough
him.
game. On 3rd and short,
Oh
Drake.
my gosh.
And he will take
Oh
it in for a
my
Dolphins touchdown.
gosh.
Kenyon Drake, 28 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
This is a game.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here.
This is
in
the
this
Florida
fourth quarter.
rivalry.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes
if you would have
along the way
held
because
on to
I'm
that.
sure the
Did you
defense
see
will make some
that?
adjustments, but they've got to have
Oh
great
my
confidence having
gosh.
scored the last time out.
Now the first play of the drive there is
That was almost a
incomplete.
pick. That was almost a one-hand grab. Jeez Louise, that would have been a good catch.
Line of scrimmage
For
again
either
to
one of them.
25, 2nd and 10. On second
got
down,
me.
Winston again.
That's where we have Humphreys.
Humphreys. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Winston and Humphreys connecting there for a Tampa Bay first down. First down, Winston. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Jameis on second down.
Oh my gosh, that was close.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And they'll go on the ground, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And this is going to be
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was feeling ballsy, so I went for it.
For a momentum switch.
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now the opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And able to find a little space, he gets us up over the 15 to the 16.
Dude, if we can stop that running game, it's over. Like it's legit over. If we can just stop that one little thing, and that's that running.
They'll fake it now. Tannehill. It'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
You got no running back. Okay, this is definitely
incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him there. Find him. Find him.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Rolling to his right. Throwing the out route and
I knew my guy was like my corner. I need my linebackers to guard the middle, not my corners. Or my right outside linebackers. I need my middle linebacker to guard the corner.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They go play action here on 1st down. He
Let's
couldn't
go.
quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open down.
Dude, Madden's nerve-wracking, bro. Why does Madden get like this?
Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
I'm on a linebacker. Get his feet. Get his feet.
At the 36. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Okay, we got
short game last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Tannehill now to throw.
Let's go! Clamped up.
Contact. Incomplete.
Give me that ball.
Defensively, Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum
That's not
right
smart,
now, but they have
bro.
to be very careful.
Because if you don't get it, then it's over. Because all I gotta do is just gotta run the clock out and kick a field goal.
4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill.
Oh my! Why is the middle of the field so wide open?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the
What
35.
What the?
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and
Guess what
10.
that was? That was Coach's suggestion too. Gosh, the coach is dumb, bro.
On the give, this is Drake. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's go. Let's go. Get set. Good. Warning.
Right back to Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the
Dude, if we can get, dude, if we can stop your offense real quick and we can get a sack, do you know how huge a sack would be right now?
Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake.
Dude, like that spin isn't gonna be there every time. It's Brent Grimes, bro. It's not like a D lineman, bro. It's not. I'm sorry.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there. And he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. Well, we were on hand for a fun.
Well, that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. That's the Florida rivalry. You don't win all of them. That was a good game, though. Peace out. Stay fun.